Let me ask you something simple, but quietly powerful. When was the last time you truly felt your birthday? Not just said thanks to a few messages, but felt it like you did as a child. Back then, balloons, cake, and being seen made your heart race. Now, adulthood. The same date comes and goes. You get a few notifications, maybe a call, then move on. You tell people you don't really celebrate. You say it's just another day. But is it really? Because underneath that calm shrug, there's often a quiet story. People who treat their birthday like a normal day aren't cold or detached. They've simply learned to hide their expectations because disappointment taught them to. Birthdays act like mirrors. They reflect how we feel about being alive, how we relate to attention, and how comfortable we are being seen. When someone says, "I don't care about my birthday," they often mean, "I stopped expecting." There's a difference between maturity and emotional withdrawal. Some people truly grow out of birthday excitement, not out of sadness, but out of peace. They've learned that joy can exist quietly, that life itself is the celebration. But for others, it's more complicated. Birthdays bring subtle anxiety, not from age, but from memory. Maybe they remind you of times you felt forgotten, or of hopes that went unmet. So instead of saying, "I hope someone remembers," you say, "It's just another day." It's protection disguised as indifference. When emotional letdowns repeat, the mind adapts. It lowers expectations to stay safe. Psychologists call it emotional self-protection. You teach yourself not to hope too loud. It's balance, but it dulls joy. You start walking through your own life like a guest, polite, present, but distant. Even those who say they don't care still replay the day in their mind, noticing who remembered, who didn't, because caring is human. And maybe that's where it begins. Not apathy, but adaptation. The mind protecting what the heart still quietly hopes for. This pattern has a name: avoidant validation behavior. Convincing yourself you don't need recognition because part of you fears not getting it. It forms when people learn that needing something makes them feel like a burden. So, when someone treats their birthday like any other day, they're not detached. They've simply made peace with disappointment. They've traded excitement for control. But control has a cost, because beneath "it's just another day" lies a truth. We all want to be seen. A birthday marks existence itself, the one day that belongs entirely to you, not for what you've achieved, but because you exist. For some, that brings gratitude. For others, loneliness. For many, both. That's the quiet psychology behind it. Birthdays remind us of time, of how far we've come and how far we haven't. When you've spent years being the responsible one, the strong one, the giver, your mind learns that your joy comes second. You downplay your needs until your own day feels irrelevant. But discomfort with being celebrated isn't humility, it's emotional fatigue. Deep down, people don't want attention. They want understanding. They want to be remembered for who they've been becoming. The more emotionally self-reliant you become, the harder it feels to receive love without suspicion. So birthdays become neutral zones. safe from disappointment, but also from warmth. And yet, even quiet hearts still want to be seen, because no matter how self-sufficient we are, we never outgrow the need for connection. We just get better at hiding it. Birthdays make us pause. They quietly ask, am I still growing? Am I living in alignment with who I want to be? That's why, for many, celebration now looks different. It's less about parties, more about peace. Less about presents, more about presence. Maybe it's going for a walk, cooking your favorite meal, or simply breathing in gratitude. Because for many, joy isn't loud anymore. It's steady. Even the calmest souls still deserve to be seen. Because the ones who say, it's just another day, are often the ones who hold space for everyone else's days. They're the quiet anchors, the ones who remember your milestones, your wins, your worries, and forget their own. So if your birthday feels ordinary, don't feel guilty. It's not emptiness, it's evolution. You're learning that meaning doesn't need noise. But if someone remembers, let them. Let them say your name. Let them remind you that you matter. Because you do. Maybe that's the most beautiful part of growing up. Realizing that celebration doesn't always need confetti. Sometimes it just needs awareness. A deep breath. A quiet whisper. Hey, I see you. We made it another year.